Hello, and welcome to the Mr. Hydration Station. I am your host, Mr. Hydration, and today is the Monday weekend recap, something I love to do, following as many Mondays as I can, or many weekends that I can. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I do it. It really depends on if I got time, if I'm too tired, and just a bunch of factors that go into it. But today I am doing it, so here I am to talk about all things this weekend. I'm going to, oh, I guess I should probably do this first. Boom. So there's this thing with StreamYard that sometimes it doesn't allow me to see the comments from my personal Facebook page, but I found a way around that. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm going to do something so that I can see your comments on here and I don't have to go to my actual Facebook page to check out what is said. And I think I just did it, I believe. All right, cool. Yep, here we are. Miss Hydration Station. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? So I want to give quick shout outs, obviously. I want to give a shout out to Rodriguez BJJ out of the Peru, Illinois Mall. If you're looking to learn jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, MMA all around, or even be part of a family, maybe you just want to be accepted into somewhere, you feel kind of like an outcast, go to Rodriguez BJJ. That's the place to be. You're going to learn how to defend yourself. You're going to learn how to do jiu-jitsu. You're going to learn how to really do everything and anything that comes with combat sports. And you're learning from the best around. You're learning from the best around. The dude has accolades. He's got medals. Like, see all this stuff behind me? Imagine that, but they're championship belts that he's acquired along his road to becoming one of the best in the world. In fact, the best at Worlds at one point in time, multiple times. So if you want to learn from some of the best around, no, the best around, go to Rodriguez BJJ to learn your jiu-jitsu, kickboxing. Even if you just want to lose weight, say you're like me, you got a little chubbier during Corona, you need to go lose some weight, get on over there. They got cardio classes. They'll teach you how to do everything, and they'll do it the right way. And if you want to get in some fights, they'll usher you in and make sure that you're ready to go before you go and lace up those gloves and get into whatever kind of fight that you want to get into. Another person I want to give a shout out to is Lucas Too Strong Waltney and the Too Strong team out of Ottawa, Illinois. Lucas is from Streator, but he lives in Ottawa. We'll forgive him for it. That's fine. But he just went and competed at 189 pounds at the Waco kickboxing tournament. Unfortunately, the decision didn't go his way, but he is still going to Italy to represent Team USA, baby, in October at 178 pounds. The dude's a man. He's a legend. He's just all around a great person in general, a great representative of not only of the sport but also of this area. And we're proud to always give him a shout out. He's the man. Another person I want to give a shout out to is Kevin Killalea. He's the guy that took this picture right here. Boom, that one. It's actually me at Riverfest in Ottawa, Illinois. I'm looking out into the crowd, and he snapped the picture at just the right time. I really dug it, so I wanted to use it as my logo. I put a nice little watermark on there, or whatever you want to call that, slash, and I put Mr. Hydration in there. Boom, here I am. That's me. So K-Squared Imagery, if you want your pictures taken, if you want to work with him in any way, shape, or form, the dude does great work. Obviously, more than just music. He does weddings and really anything you need done. He'll make flyers for you and obviously help you out in any way, shape, or form in that sense. Another person I want to give a shout out to is Sup Marf Studios. That's SUPMARF, Sup Marf Studios on YouTube. He does everything from logos to recording tracks for your band, for your solo acts, rap. He makes beats. He does music videos. If you have a podcast like I do and you want somewhere to do it more professionally than you do at home like I do, then go to him. And I'm telling you, he's got it all. He's the man is a legend. He's great and amazing, and I'm very, very proud to call him a friend of mine. But yes, obviously hit him up. I'm going to be doing some podcast shows over there. Hopefully sooner than later, but it will be happening. Already did one. Haven't released it yet, but already did one. Also want to give a shout out to Bill Phelan and the Silver Fox this weekend, July 3rd. Now, a little backstory on this. The Silver Fox is primarily a wedding venue, has always been a wedding venue. Weddings, 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 weddings. I've always kind of like snuck it in his ear, like, hey man, I'd love to come in here and do something, make an event of some sort. He's always been real hesitant, rightfully so. Who wants to do that to a wedding venue, But finally, he said yes. So this Saturday night, I'm gonna be throwing a basically raver over at the Silver Fox. It's an amazing venue, amazing place. It's run by amazing people, and I cannot wait to get on out there and start DJing. It's we're calling it the bass drop night, and I can't wait. And Mr. Hydration is gonna be up at the mantle. I'm gonna be dancing and putting on them tunes. And there's gonna be drinks all around, dude. It's gonna be it's gonna be beautiful, amazing, and all the other cool words that you like to say in here. And I think that's it for my shout outs. Oh, Skydive the Falls Fest. That is July 15th through the 18th. Skydiving Center. They're actually doing the first ever skydive over Niagara Falls. That's right, over Niagara Falls. One more time, over Niagara Falls, dude. They're doing the first skydive over Niagara Falls. That is crazy. Just so you understand, that is insane. But they're doing it, and dude, it's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be the weekend after. It's gonna be July 20th that they're gonna be doing it and making a huge event out of it. But it's Skydive the Falls, dude. That's 3.0. This is the third fest that they've ever thrown, and this is the third fest that I'll be performing at, and I cannot wait to get on out there and really just make it a great, great, great time. And I'm pretty good at that. It's what I do for a living. Another place that's going to be awesome and popping is going to be the July 4th Sugar Creek Music Festival. July 4th, Sugar Creek Music Festival. Starts the 1st. I'll be there the 1st. I'll be there the 2nd. I'll be driving back the 3rd to come back over here and do my thing at the Silver Fox. But before then, I'll be at a festival the 1st, 2nd, and then obviously I'll be back here on the 3rd. So I want to give a shout out to that. I also want to give a shout out to Phoenix Fest. That's going to be July 23rd through the 25th. That's over at Tall Tree Lake. Can't wait for that one. And then there's Cybin Fest. That's going to be, I think, August 6th. Man, I got to look that up before I get that wrong. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. All right, hold on. Let me see. Cybin Fest. I want to say Cybin Fest is Cybin Fest. I gotta look this up. I got to. I want to say that Cybin Fest is August 6th. I could be wrong. But I don't think I am. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, Mickers Fest. Mickers. Cybin City, my bad. Hey, I was right. August 6th to the 8th. Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, I got that right. So Cybin City, August 6th to the 8th. That's also going to be at Tall Tree Lake, another festival I'm playing at. Man, I'm playing at all these festivals, dude. I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited. Man. Oh shit, what's up, Robert? Next time you're going live right now. All right, sweet. Let's set him up for Wednesday. Here, hold on. Let me send him a message. Let's set one up for this week. I don't want to. Let's see. Bam. All right, cool. All right, so what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. I think I was done with the shout outs. Could be wrong. I don't know. Can't remember. But yes, very excited. Also want to give a shout out to Black Rose Saloon. They're really cool. I went and hung out there like all day yesterday. That was awesome. Did not intend for that to happen, by the way. I just go out looking for gigs. I go to and I record like songs for them, and then next thing you know, I'm having drinks and having a good time, and I'm playing for people. And man, if I'm not booked for a gig, I want to be booked for a gig, or I want to be doing this, or I want to be watching fights, or you know what I mean? Like PFC. Let me give a shout out to PFC. Great organization, Peoria Fight Club. They hold their events at Club Truth in Bartonville. The really, really awesome association. You know, you got beef with people, go in there and settle it up. See what happens. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. And man, it's just great organization, great fighters. Lucas fights out of there. A bunch of fighters from Team Too Strong fight out of there, and they got some great talent overall. And they always host artists as well. It's not just fighters, it's artists as well. So you'll see performances as well as fighters' performances. And PFC, Robert Bryant, doing great things over there. He also teaches kids boxing lessons in the schools. It's a really cool organization, really cool place. And I think that's it for all of my shout outs. Could be wrong. Let me just make sure real quick. That is it. Yep, that is it. All right, cool. Let's go over UFC Fight Night, Gane versus Volkov. We'll get to the main event here in a second. Let's go with the main card, and we'll move on from there. Yeah? All right, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page. Tim Means comeback. He wins a decision over Nicholas Dalby. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Tim Means. Renato Moicano, man, he needed that win. Hell yeah, dude. He submits Jai Herbert in round 2. Andre Touchy-Feely got a no contest in round 2. Whatever, that sucks. Daniel Pineda, who we face. Raoni Barcelos loses a decision to Timur Valiev. And let's see, Tanner Boser KOs Ovince St. Preux. Damn. But, I mean, that kind of – Ovince is trying to overturn that because there was a fence grab. And obviously it led to a not-so-ideal situation and getting knocked out, TKO'd. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see if it gets overturned or not. We'll see. And then Cyril Gane really outclasses Alexander Volkov, man. I think it was 50-40. Yeah, it was. 2 50-45s and a 49-46. Man, dude, I did not see that coming at all. Did any of you guys see that coming? I didn't see that coming. I thought no shit. I thought Volkov was going to piece him up. He's taller. He's longer. He's just a slick fighter. But, man, Gane showed up and he showed out. What a fight and showing that was, man. So, significant strikes landed is 115 for Alexander Volkov, 135 for Gane. Attempted is 255 for Gane, 241 for Volkov. 4 takedowns for Gane, and all succeeded. Oh, no, my bad. 4 takedown attempts. Submissions attempted 0. Man, what a crazy fight that was, though. That was a good fight, man. I'm a huge fan of Cyril Gane. I'm a huge fan of Alexander Volkov. Both of them, I think they're great fighters. And now Cyril Gane is booked to fight Derek Lewis in October for an interim heavyweight title. An interim heavyweight title. Can you believe that? Why the fuck is there an interim heavyweight title? He literally just won the title. It's not even been, what, like 2 months since Ngannou won the title? Why the fuck is there an interim title? I don't understand this shit. It's fucking stupid. Why? He can defend the title. He can't defend it in October, but he can defend it before the end of the year. Why the hell does there have to be an interim title? Which, okay, like, I'm complaining, don't get me wrong, but for the winner, that's a great thing because then you're guaranteed that's money. That's money, right? An interim title is still a title of some sort, so you get money for that. But why? Why, dude? He just won the title. You got to push that back. You can't just make that a number 1 contender match. You got to make it into a whatever, dude. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But you know, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm just not, dude. I'm not a big fan of it. Man, we didn't talk about Anderson Silva last week. Did you guys see that? Anderson Silva won his boxing match versus Chavez Jr. On Chavez Sr.'s fight card, his retirement fight card, he lost a decision in Mexico, dude. You know how respected you have to be to win a decision in Mexico on your own father's fight card or on your opponent's father's fight card? Like, do you understand? You understand the amount of respect that Anderson Silva gets from around the world, man? It's ridiculous. And it's great. Obviously, it's great. I'm a huge fan of Anderson Silva. I'm glad he got to go on Show Out, you know. I mean, he was looking like Anderson Silva of old, and he was taking over the fight from the get-go and doing his usual antics where he's like pointing at the ground. He's like, come on, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. Dude, it's a beautiful thing, man, to watch Anderson fight, and to watch him fight almost the way that he used to was a beautiful thing. Because obviously he's always his biggest flaw has always been the takedowns. It was the Chris Weidman, then before him it was Chael Sonnen. It was always the takedown attempts, and then he cracked his leg. So like, you know what I mean? Like it was just one of those situations where he can finally just worry about striking. It's not kickboxing or Muay Thai, like, but I don't know if he wants to be throwing that leg anymore. You know, he's getting older. Them injuries, they come back. You know what I'm saying? But man, what a showing out that was. That was a beautiful fight. And then afterwards, he has that moment with Canelo Alvarez. Oh, dude, it was such a feel good night. I remember watching that fight and just being so excited to be like, ooh, he's looking like himself, man. What the fuck? Oh man, such a beautiful, beautiful night that was. I was real happy that I got to watch that live. That was real cool. And then that's also the same night that the Korean Zombie beat what's his name, 50K Ige. That's such a catchy name, 50K Ige. That's so good. All right, so that's it for the fights that happened this last weekend. There was some BKFC fights. Joey Beltran defends his heavyweight title versus Sam Shoemaker, which Sam, dude, he's got some serious fucking fists, and I thought he was going to pose a real problem to Joey Beltran, but he won pretty handedly. Another Luis Palomino, I want to say, did he win that one? I think he lost that one. I think Luis Palomino beat Tyler Goodjohn. These are the official results, and they're not results. This is BKFC. You're fucking up, man. You're fucking up, dude. I don't understand why. Yeah. Whatever. All right, cool. So anyway, Pearl Gonzalez defeats Carissa Sigala. Oh damn, Sigala was in that war too. That was a good fight. And what's another good one? What's his name? The dude that fucking hit the dude in the face when he came in for the interview. What the fuck's his name? Hector Lombard. So Hector Lombard wins the title. As soon as he gets you see Showtime lost again. Damn, yeah, he did, dude. I was not happy about that, man. I seen that. I was obviously I was pulling for him, dude. He lost the first fight that he got in the PFL. Then he comes back and loses a split decision, man. Fuck, that dude cannot catch a break, dude. He cannot catch a break, and he's still dangerous, but it's always just like, you know what I mean? He's always just right there. But yeah, Showtime. Anthony Showtime Pettis loses his second fight in PFL. Thiago Alves beats Ulysses Diaz, which I really like that guy. Hector Lombard defeats Joe Riggs. It was a controversial thing. He I guess he got poked in the eye, so it was it was supposed to be considered a no contest, but because the referee judged that last strike an actual blow, then that they had Hector Lombard ended up winning, and then Hector Lombard, this guy comes in that he's gonna fight next time, I guess, because they want to do like a little promo, ends up giving this to a 2-piece right in the middle of the ring, dude. It was hilarious. The commentator didn't know what to fucking say. The announcer didn't know what to fucking say. It was crazy. Do I think he will come back? Oh, I think he came back too quickly. I agree with you, Jeff. I do. I think he came. I think he was kind of like he had a real salty taste from losing that first fight. And he was just like, fuck it, dude, I'll fight again. And he ended up taking on this dude. And it didn't go his way. You know, you gamble. You put those gambles in, and sometimes it doesn't go your way, man. Paige Van Zandt is going to be fighting Rachel Ostovich at BKFC 19. How excited are you for that? I can't say I'm too excited. I don't know why. I really don't. But I just love to see Paige Van Zandt not lose, but like it almost seems like she I don't even know how to word it. I guess maybe it is. You know, I'm not a big fan of her. I think that she's real popular, obviously, but her fights haven't been that great. So like I just don't understand the whole like, hey, you know, let's pay a bunch of money for her when they're not paying the rest of the fighters that much. Like the last girl that she lost to, she wasn't making jack shit, dude, and she's a BKFC fighter. So it's kind of, I don't know, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way that she gets that kind of money and treatment that, and she doesn't have like a winning record. So we'll see. Think Sergio walks around house with belts. Bro, you know he has to, like, even just fucking around with Anthony. You know he's got to be like, so yeah, Bellator champ, baby. Dude, that's hilarious. That has to happen, dude. That for sure has to happen. And if it doesn't, then what the fuck kind of brothers are you, man? You know what I mean? He comes over for Thanksgiving dinner. He's got the belts on. He's like, "What's up, fam?" I mean, you know, he's got to be proud of him, but you know, yeah, brothers gonna be brothers, you know. Okay, I think that's it for those fights. All right, so let's talk about the weekend, man. What did you do, Jeff? Tell me about what you did, brother. Me personally, I went out Friday. I wasn't booked for a gig, so I went out and supported. I haven't been able to go out and support. I'm usually booked on the weekends, and you know, I wanted to go out and just see what the live music is like. Ended up going to Morris. From Morris, we went to I don't even know what the fuck it's called, but Amber Lee Berg was playing there. We went and watched her play a little bit. Then from there, we went to like a karaoke bar, which was super fucking cool, by the way. That karaoke bar was awesome. Actually, I have a video of me doing Bohemian Rhapsody, and man, it was such a fun time up there. I couldn't get over it. It was an amazing time. Then Saturday, I had the gig over at the VFW in Ottawa, which is amazing. That venue, like the VFW has always had like concert halls or like dinner halls, you know, where they'll serve you food and stuff like that. And like that was so cool to play in there and like be a DJ and jam. There were some real appreciative people in there, and we're just gonna help build it more and more, and it's just gonna get bigger and better. And then Sunday, I went out looking for gigs. I went out to the Black Rose Saloon and solidified a gig there, Maryland Music, and man, I'm so pumped for what's to come, you know. And then this weekend is gonna be even better. Jeff says he worked fuck my life. Oh shit, you live right around the corner from me? Hell yeah, brother. Definitely, dude. We'll have to do some grilling out too. It's raining right now. We should grill right now in the rain. Grilling in the rain. Just grilling in the rain. Hoping that the fire stays and we keep grilling in the rain. You really live right around the corner though, man? Oh, we definitely got to meet up, bro. We definitely got to meet up. What fights are you looking forward to coming up, Jeff? What are you thinking, man? What's on your mind, my brother? I think obviously I'm super excited for the Poirier McGregor card. Super pumped about that. Let's see who's on that fight card, man. I bet you there's like a bunch of no names and then they just top the bill. That's usually how it goes with McGregor cards because he's such a big name and they pay him so fucking much. But we'll see, man. Oh shit, you really do live right around the corner from me. That is like for real. Dude, I might walk over. I might walk over after this. Unless you're on the road. I don't know if you're on the road or not. All right, let's see. Let's see who's on this fight card. UFC 264. I don't want to know how to watch. I want to know who's on the card. Oh, shit, dude. This card is stacked. What? I wonder if they're not paying Conor as much as they used to. Damn, dude. They got some seriously awesome fights on this card. All right, let's start at the early prelims. Damn, they got Ryan Hall on his fight card. Fuck yeah. All right, let's go from the bottom. Here we go. First fight is Hu Yaozong versus Alan Amedovski. Don't know either of these cats, but I'm assuming they're going to bring the fight. Up next that's in middleweight. Up next is a flyweight bout. Zhalgas Zhumagulov versus Jerome Rivera. Don't know either of those guys either. Amari Akhmedov at middleweight versus Brad Tavares. That should be a fun fight. I like Brad and Amari. Amari was just defeated by Chris Weidman, and Brad Tavares, I think he just lost his fight too. I forget to who. Jennifer Maia, she's coming back. She just fought for the flyweight title not too long ago, and she's fighting Jessica Ai. That's a number 4 versus a number 7 fight. I'm gonna go Jennifer Maia on that one. Oh, and for Amari Akhmedov versus Brad Tavares, I'm going to go with Amari. And then at featherweight, Ryan Hall versus Ilya Topuria. I'm going to go with Ryan Hall because that dude's a beast. That dude is a beast. I'm a huge fan of Ryan Hall. And he looks like someone that just works on the fucking printing machines in an office or something. Let's see. I don't think it's going to go any different. McGregor, I hope. But damn, Dustin, I like to. Why the interim heavyweight title? So stupid. Dude, right? That's what I said. Why the fuck is there an interim heavyweight title? I don't understand that. Dude, he literally just won the title like two months ago. How the fuck is there already an interim title? That's fucking dumb. Cyril Gane versus Derek Lewis, by the way, if you don't know who's fighting for the interim. It's so fucking stupid, dude. I'm not a fan of it, but like, whatever, you know? Hype up the fight, I guess. Like, it's a heavyweight bout, though. It's Derek Lewis, Cyril Gane. You don't need to hype that fight anymore. I don't know, man. Maybe it's for the casuals. Anyway, up next, it's a middleweight bout versus Trevin Giles versus Dricus du Plessis. I'm going to go with du Plessis because I like saying his name. Yeah, Ryan Hall all day. For real, bro. For real, man. Next fight is at welterweight, Sean Brady versus Kevin Lee. Man, Kevin Lee just can't seem to catch a wave, man. He's always so like, which Kevin Lee is going to show up? You know what I mean? Is it going to be that dominator Kevin Lee that just gets in there and takes care of business, or is it going to be the one that always seems to step on his own toes? It feels like he's always his own worst enemy. I'm going to go with Sean Brady on that one. I like Kevin Lee. I hope he wins, but like I said, he just always seems to find a way to lose, and I don't get it. He's a great fighter. He's got all the genetics to be an amazing fighter, and somehow always finds a way to lose. I don't know. I don't get it. Up next is Nico Price versus Michael Pereira. Dude, that fight's going to be sick. I bet you anything. Hold up. Let me look at the rest of these fights real quick before I say this. I'm going to say that's going to be fight of the night. I think that's my pick for fight of the night right there. Nico Price versus Michael Pereira. Michael Pereira being like that fucking super flashy fighter, and Nico Price just being that all blood and guts, I'm going to fucking get you somehow type of fighter, dude. There's no way that's not fight of the night right there. I don't know, man. I'm going to go with Nico Price on that one. Fuck it. I'm going to go with Nico Price. Let's see, what is this? Waiting on Jones, I think Francis versus Jones is way bigger than Lewis versus Jones. Oh, 100%. Think Francis will fight Jones before they combine 2 titles. No way. You really think so? I don't know, man. That's I would love to see it. I would love for John Jones to take a little bit more time to get used to that heavyweight frame. I think that's smart for him. I would love to see John Jones to go down as the greatest of all time. If he comes up and he beats Francis, this world beater, man, and he has the heavyweight title, he's not a current 2-weight division champion, but he's an actual heavyweight champion, defends it against the winner of Lewis versus Gane, rides off into the sunset, maybe fights Stipe for bragging rights, and then rides off into the sunset. Dude, that's it. Go do some boxing. Go get the fuck out of your contract and go do some fucking boxing, man, because that's where that money's at. All right, so the main fight of the prelims is Carlos Condit coming back and facing Max Griffin. I like Max Griffin in this one, but if Carlos Condit wins, I hope he calls out Nick Diaz, dude. I hope Carlos Condit wins, and I hope he calls out Nick fucking Diaz for that rematch, because everybody says that, it was this way or this way. There's no for sure. Why not ask for that money fight? And they're both older, man. I think it works. They lost $110 million last year. need to make it up. Did they really lose 110 million? You're talking about like what's it called in the gate money, right? You're talking about gate money or for the events? Because man, Dana White was saying that they broke all the pay-per-view records that they had during Corona, or I think that's what he said. I'd have to go listen to that interview again. Badass fight. Yeah, for real. Condit versus Diaz or Matt Brown. Oh, that would be sick, dude. That would be sick. UFC gate. All right, cool. That's what I thought. Yeah, I hope somebody's got to call out Nick, man. Somebody make some fucking noise, dude. That dude's looking for a fight. I don't want him to fight a new guy. I don't think he needs to be fighting no new bloods. He needs to fight a name. Why not make it someone that you fought before? A rematch, Carlos Condit rematch, where obviously it was a whole lot of controversy, and even to the point to where Nick Diaz got a title shot coming off that loss for GSP. So I say do that one. The first fight on the main card is Sean O'Malley versus Luis Smolka. I don't know how Sean looks so slick, dude. Luis is another person that just seems to always find a way to lose in the big fights. Yeah, same. I think they really should keep the age the same. They really don't. He don't need to be being fed to no new young lions. You know what I mean? He's too big of a fucking name for that. You don't do that. Up next is Irene Aldana versus Yana Kunitskaya. That's at bantamweight. I'm gonna go with Aldana on that one. Doing it. Then at heavyweight, dude, this fight I'm super excited for. So Greg Hardy comes in from the NFL, a huge name in the NFL. I guess he like beat his woman or some shit like that. And so like he's been getting a lot of treatment because he is a huge name. And he's been given opponents that probably not as good as him, but he's facing Tai Tuivasa, man. This is a serious fight. This is I think if Nico Price versus Michael Pereira is not fight of the night, I think it's going to be this one because Ty always brings it. Greg always brings it. And I just think it's going to be fireworks. But, you know, Nico, it's usually the smaller weight classes that bring the more energy, and the heavyweights tend to fade somewhere between the second and third. And then the co-main event, dude, the fight that I am super excited for because I'm definitely excited for all of them, but like this one more so than anything else, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Gilbert motherfucking Burns. Gilbert motherfucking Burns. This dude just lost the title or shot. He just lost his title shot to Kamaru Usman, a former teammate. I was never really excited for that fight because I hate watching teammates fight. I'm just not a fan of it. And like the amount of emotions afterwards just made me feel wrong. It didn't make me feel good. But he's going to be fighting Stephen Thompson, dude, he's on a tear. I mean, his last loss was to Anthony Pettis, and that was I don't want to call it a fluke. I don't want to call it a fluke because anything can happen in a fight. You're supposed to be paying attention at all times, right? But maybe a lapse in judgment, right? Maybe a lapse in a moment of loss there is probably what caused that knockout. But ever since then, he's been on a tear. He's been beating everybody. Before that, he was beating everybody. He lost to who? I think before that, his last loss was Rory McDonald back when he was in the UFC. Oh, no. Did he beat Rory McDonald? No, he did. He beat Rory McDonald. Who did he lose against? Till. He lost against Till, and that was a questionable decision. You know what I mean? So he's never really been out of the running. He's been one of the best in welterweight, and I really, really hope he gets this win. I'm really rooting for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because oh my God, dude, him versus Kamaru Usman would be such a fucking fight to see. You got the wrestler in Usman who's getting better at striking. You got the striker in Stephen Thompson who's super great at anti-wrestling. Man, I would love to see that chess match. And I just don't see Kamaru Usman taking that same approach that Tyron Woodley took or that Yoel Romero took against Izzy. You know, I don't think he's just going to wait. I think he's going to come forward and try to find his openings. And I think it's going to be such a great matchup, man. I would love to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson fight for the title. I'm going to go with Stephen on that one. Oh, yeah, the fight. I never guessed they didn't make the pick for Tai Tuivasa versus Greg Hardy. I'm going to go with Tai Tuivasa on that one. I don't know if I said it or not. And then the main event of the evening, the rematch of the rematch. Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor. You know, I went to a party to watch Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor too, and I was the only motherfucker in that place rooting for Dustin Poirier. And you know what happened? Dustin Poirier knocked him out. But he knocked him out using his smarts. He set it up great with leg kicks. He was not ready for that calf kick. He got him, finally got him, TKO'd him. First time McGregor's ever been stopped by strikes. Dude, what a crazy culmination that was. Now he's coming back because Conor gets what he wants. If he wants an immediate rematch, he gets an immediate rematch. But what happens here? I don't think Conor wins this one, man. I think Dustin Poirier takes it, and I think it's a decision. I think he beats him by decision. I don't think he TKOs him again. I think it's going to be kind of like Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. I think it's going to be just like that trilogy. I think it's going to be the first one, Conor wins by TKO. The second one, Dustin wins by TKO. And the third goes to a decision. And I think it's Dustin Poirier that wins a decision. And then I think he fights for the title. And who knows what happens there, man. We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there to decide and call that card, because we obviously cannot do any picks until the results of this fight are solidified. And yeah, I'm super pumped for this. It isn't until July 10th, which is 2 weeks from now. So, still got time, but super excited. Yeah. Yes, I agree, Jeff says. 100%, dude. It has to be, right? That's how I feel. I think it gets a decision. All right, man. Well, I think that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Mr. Hydration Station. I am your host, Mr. Hydration. And, oh, shit, let's see. Still thinks Chandler is bad as 55. You really? Dude, he was fucking Oliveira up. He was fucking him up, man. He really was fucking him up. Did you see that interview with Nurmagomedov's trainer, Javier Mendez, talking about how Nurmagomedov is getting the itch to come back? He won't come back unless his mom gives the okay, but he's getting the itch. That says something, man. That says something. That's I think that's because I think if Chandler won, he'd probably be feeling the same. But I think for him, it's the prospect of facing someone new. And I think if Oliveira beats Dustin Poirier or Conor McGregor, whoever wins, I think Nurmagomedov is going to approach his mom and be like, hey, can I come back for that 30-0? I think that's what happens, man. We'll see. Yes, he got caught. I think he will come back. I hope. I think so. I think, did they ever announce who he's going to fight next? Are they giving out any teasers? Do you know? I'm going to look it up right now. Let's see. Iron Mike Chandler. And he's such a great personality too for like promoting. Always wants to do interviews. He did an interview immediately after his loss. Let's see. He's such a savage too, man. That dude's such a monster. They want Justin? That would be a good fight. Yeah, he hasn't fought in like a year, dude. I wonder what's up with him. I wonder why he's been sitting out. Let's see. I did not know that he was coming into the Oliveira fight on a 3-fight winning streak. I thought it was longer than that. Dang, that's weird. So Chandler lost his last fight, won 3 in a row. Lost the belt to Patricio, won 3 in a row. Lost the belt to Brent Primus, won 4 in a row, then lost 3 in a row. So he's been alternating every 3. That's weird. So he's going to go on a 3-fight winning streak. That's crazy. Hopefully that is Justin. In that fight, man, who do I favor? I think Chandler probably beats Justin. He seems like a better grappler all around. I think they're probably just as powerful, but it seems like Chandler's a little bit more of a bulldog than Justin Gaethje, and I think that would be the deciding factor. I think they're going to trade leather, and I think in those exchanges is where Chandler will win. I think if they fight, I think Chandler gets it. That'd be crazy. Yeah, more technical for sure. Chandler, 100% agree with that. That'd be crazy. I wonder why they haven't announced that yet. Who's he? Who's his manager? Is it Ali Abdelaziz? Is that Chandler's manager? I think so. Let's see. Dang. Yeah, nope, doesn't say. All right, well, that sucks. Either way. Yeah, I think it's Ali too. All right, well, thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Jeff. We're definitely going to have to hang out, especially that you live right around here, man. That's fucking cool. Super excited for this. I'll have to, I don't know, dude, we definitely got a barbecue or something, you know. Sobriety Saturday with some Bud Light oranges. Maybe. All right. Again, my name is Raul, aka Mr. Hydration, aka Victor Raul. Call me whatever you like. They're all my name. I do not care. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night, beautiful evening. Shout out to Lucas Too Strong Walney. He just went and fought at 189 pounds at the Waco kickboxing tournament to go represent America in Italy. He's going to represent anyway at 178 pounds. I cannot wait for that in October. That's going to be huge. He is from Streator. He's representing Streator. He's a great representative of the sport and of this area. So super pumped for him. I cannot wait to see that. Also want to give a shout out to Rodriguez BJJ. If you want to learn anything from jiu-jitsu to kickboxing to boxing or MMA, hell, if you just want to lose weight, maybe you got chubby like me and you're trying to lose some of it in the middle. You know what I mean? Get out to Rodriguez BJJ. Your first lesson is free. And if you find Jordan Anderson and you mention Mr. Hydration, you get yourself a free personalized jiu-jitsu lesson, no less than an hour long. All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening, a beautiful night, and all the other cool words. I will see you later. My Gators, good night. Sayonara. Adios.